disclaimer.
Here we are.
Woo! We have a disclaimer. Yeah.
You never need to watch.
I always
my opinion.
no, and I also like to apologize to anybody who feels like they're forced to read what we're saying.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's not our. That's like the man telling us that we have to have a disclaimer.
The man.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a
What's that?
Sean is the man.
He is.
But not the bad man. He's like, it's funny that you can describe the man as like the bad man, the man who tries to control everybody. And then there's people like who are the man. And that's
right.
Sean's one of them. He's like, oh man, that guy's the man.
Yeah. I think it's always funny when people use the word shit to describe something good. Shit is good.
No,
That's
that guy's the shit. Yeah. Yeah, especially with weed, talking about like us in our world. Like, oh man, that's the best shit I've had in Thailand. It's like, nobody actually says that about the actual shit they ever take in Thailand. Oh, that's the best shit I've ever had in Thailand. Like, that doesn't happen. That's a good shit. Hey, this conversation's the shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I have an idea for an app. It's very dumb, but it came to me. I don't know. This is going to be a little body humor, so apologies in advance. But it dawned on me that whenever I do go to the bathroom, I'm never accurate as to how much I think comes out.
Mm-hmm. Wait, do you go in thinking?
I mean, you just don't know. Like,
yeah,
in the midst of it, you like, oh, geez, that's a lot, and then
yeah.
Nothing. But I thought of doing an app where you can draw how much stuff you think is in the toilet, and then you can compare it. You like take a photo of the toilet, and then it'll tell you were like
how close.
Yeah. Just
that
dumb game.
I like it. I like it. It's something to do on the toilet right as you're wrapping up. You're just like, all right, let me end this thing.
Right.
And you have your phone. You have your phone on you anyway. Like 2020, you're gonna have your phone on you.
Yeah.
Might as well just say like, all right, let's wrap it up. And then it's a good way to gauge what's going on in your whole bodily system. I like it.
Yeah.
It might be. Yeah. It's also an acknowledgement that we all do use our phones on the toilet, which we. I don't know,
I tell you, that's one of the reasons why COVID spreads everywhere in New York, in America.
Everybody poops.
What?
No, but so many cell phones. They got to sanitize. COVID is spread fecally as well, and they got to just wash their hands. Wash your hands. Wash your phones.
Yeah. Well,
it's just a little thought, a little knowledge.
Wear your mask.
Well, I like that ice cream, by the way.
Yeah.
It was one of those ones that you buy at 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
But then it comes in a case. Check this out.
Okay.
It has a thing, so it protects it, so it's not flattened. Because, every time I've ever gotten some ice cream at 7-Eleven that looks like a cone, one side is flat because it's resting.
Right.
But here they put a cone. You see the dome?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
And so you can protect it. And if you wanted to, I could keep it in here and eat it like this if I wanted to. So the drippage would be
smart.
Technology up there.
Technology, yeah.
It is. It's probably Japanese. These guys, they know their shit.
Funny. The best thing about ice cream is that you didn't even have it before we went on air, and then all of a sudden you reached off screen.
I set up quickly rushed. I just ran from a shit show of a show. It was actually the actual event, it was a charity event called Bangapalooza or Bangstock in Thailand. They've been doing it for a couple of years, but it's a lot smaller. And I think they just ran it. It was a charity event. So the guy who hosted it, asked a handful of comics. It was like me and 3 other comics to go on, and we donated our time. So the first guy who went on was Brian Aylward, and he did a spot at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon here. And, you know, it was like maybe 50 people, and 20 of them, if that, paid attention. Yeah. And it was like, but nobody was drinking yet. And then my friend Christy Inhausen, who's been on Stoner Morning Show during the last marathon, she went on. Yeah, she's great and so sweet. And she went on and she did, you know, her time. And, you know, a couple hours later, and now, and there was a little bit more people, and but it's still daylight, challenging for a comic, and did fine. You know, nobody really, you know, cared. Nobody was really paying attention, but you know, nobody died. And then I went on at the equivalent of like, say, I think it was 7:30 or 8 o'clock my time here.
Yeah.
And I went on after a killer band. They were, you know, it's a cover band. But it was the Beatles. It was like the Bangkok Beatles, and these guys looked weirdly enough like the Beatles and did great. And then afterward was called the Grumpies, the Grumps, and it was an all-female band, and they rocked. They rocked. It was so good. It was super enjoyable. I loved it, and I'm like, damn it, I have to go on stage now. And there's probably like 100, 150 people. And
isn't that a fun time to go on though? After fun, don't you want to go on after fun?
You would think so, except nobody's there to hear comedy.
Oh, right.
Nobody's there to hear comedy. And so, and then they rocked. They were literally chanting like one more, and they did one more, and they were like one more, and they loved it, and they were good. I really did enjoy them. It was a cover, but it was just a fun set, really good. And then I went on, and they were like, "Why are you here?" And like nobody's, and then one guy was just like verbally abusive, and I'm like, I just got through my set. I did probably 15, almost 20. I was supposed to do like 20 minutes. I probably got to about 15. Yeah. And the guy was just like, "You get off." And the guy was such an asshole. This one guy, I was just like, all right, well, don't worry. I'm going to come talk to you right after the set. And then I finished my set, and I dropped the mic, and I walked right into his face. And then like 3 guys, and I wasn't going to, you know me, I'm a stoner. I'm not going to be, but I'm just like, you know, what's your problem? And like 3 guys jumped on me and pulled me away, which made it seem worse than it would have been if they just let me talk it out.
Right.
And then I got home. And then I went to watch the other comic. I stuck around to watch the other comic, and who was Harvey. We're gonna have to have him on. He's my favorite comic in Thailand.
Yeah.
And Harvey Walden, and they were like, you know what? You probably shouldn't do it. You shouldn't do it. Everybody's drunk and aggressive. You should just sit this one out. And he's like, excellent, no problem, bye. Yeah. But I'm on stage, and I'm like, I took my. Go ahead, Sean. I'm sorry.
Oh, I think you should take off your chain because it hits the microphone and it makes you cut out. Yeah.
Okay. And
there we go.
So, I was like, I'm here for charity. I didn't ask to do this. They asked me. They asked me to come here. I'm just being a professional and doing my time. I don't think this is a good idea by any means.
Right.
You know, I said that on stage, and I'm like, and you're just a bad person. You're just a lousy bad person. And I hope I hope everybody here knows you're garbage. Anyway, so that's why I got ice cream, because I wanted to. It was my like, hey buddy, it's his little comfort food, and feel better about yourself.
Hey, we got our first comment. It was Bill Suter. He said that he was hoping this was going to be a legit shit show. So he got what he wished for.
You got it.
Yeah.
Bill loves shit shows. He would be the first person to get the app.
Well, we'll see if we make it. I don't know.
You guys, when you eat ice cream, when I get to this part, I like to push all the ice cream that's left on the top there. I like to push it in, make sure it gets all the nooks and crannies.
Oh.
And jam it in, and then I'll start to be able to eat.
Once I get to that part, I just suck all the ice cream out because I want to eat the cone. Once I get to that part, I'm done with ice cream.
At the bottom. and suck all the ice
So
cream out.
you'll bite and suck.
No. I just take it out normally.
Oh no, I bite the bottom and suck on the suck.
Wait, what's your normal thing? Would you like dig with your tongue?
I guess so. I mean, I wouldn't show people.
Yeah. I mean, I'm exaggerating right now. Yeah. All right. I'm just learning. You know, did anybody teach you, since we're talking about shit now anyway, did anybody ever teach you how to wipe your butt when you were a kid? You remember learning how to wipe your butt?
I'm sure lots of people.
I talked to my parents when I was like a teenager.
Yeah.
And found out I go through the legs. I go as quick to the hole as possible. I go between the legs. But I found out my dad goes around the outside of the cheek. And I think a lot of people do that. But I didn't even know that was a thing. You know? I didn't even know that was a... Huh?
Supports front to back.
Supports front to back. Yeah, no, that makes sense, especially for a female. But like for a male, you don't need that. I mean, I don't know. I don't get too graphic, but I will say. Say, Jason, I'm sorry, it was choppy.
I said I go in through the front too.
Okay. And this is how stupid I am.
I use the side door of the garage.
Gosh. I think I'm gonna laugh a lot at the dumbness that Sean says. I love him so much, but I don't have the quickness to respond because I'm so tired. So I just sit and laugh.
Oh, that's all right.
God damn you, Sean. That's very funny. When I first got to Thailand, and the first time I ever used a bum gun, which is the hose next to the toilet to wash your butt.
Yeah.
So they have tissue paper, but just to usually dry your butt, and they call it the bum gun, at least in English. And I didn't know what I was doing, and so I went between my legs the front way, and I sprayed my butt and just had to get off the seat, and I leaned like this, and then I just shot water all over the back of the toilet and made it was a mess. And then I'm like, of course, that's not how you do it. Of course, like instantly, it was a bad idea.
Wrap around the back like this. It's just a little.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You want the water to run. You want to point the nozzle down.
Yeah, you want to point the nozzle down.
Yeah.
And you don't want to do a little J. You want to make sure you're clean.
Oh, so it's like a shower for your ass.
Lex.
Yeah. Power washing.
Lex,
yes,
you
Sean.
should make shirts that just say you want to point the nozzle down. Tell them to tour it.
That's a good right in the airport.
Yeah. And tell them you'll know what it means when
you'll know when you're there.
Yeah.
That's good. I do. One of my friends said, the only problem about the bum gun is I don't know when I'm done. You don't know when you're fully done. And I said, well, my girlfriend told me it's when she came. So. All right. Moving on. That was the kind of comedy that almost got me in a fist fight today.
I blanked out. But say it again. I'm sorry.
I got it.
They're shooting a water gun in the privates, right?
Yeah.
So my friend said he didn't know when he was done.
Yeah.
Using, and I said, well, my girlfriend said it's when she came.
I
know we don't get too sexualized here, but stoners have sex as well.
No, it's true. We've got another comment from Brian Douglas. I can't tell you how many times I still see turds floating with no TP in my house. Oh, and the struggle of teaching kids how to wipe is real.
That's all right. That's good.
Maybe we'll have.
It's good to know.
Yeah, maybe we'll have him on to talk about it. It's possible Ralph won't be here, and it's possible no guests will be here because just bringing the guests. But we'll see.
Well, well, that's good. I miss you guys, so it's nice to talk to you guys anyway. We'll find out.
We could tease the holiday show next week, which I guess we should.
Especially since you brought it up.
Yeah.
So that there's we're gonna have really cool people that are gonna open. Well, a cool person that hopefully is gonna open with us from New Jersey. Very popular in New Jersey.
New Jersey Weed Man, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're broadcasting for 24 hours next week, so and it's a fundraiser. Sponsor an hour if you have a small business or something.
And we've done 24 hours before.
Yes.
And if you haven't watched it on YouTube, it's fantastic.
Yeah, you don't have to watch the whole thing.
No,
You can just
or you can watch it, but you can take your time.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
But,
a full season of Lost.
That's right.
Even if you don't watch it and you want to just donate because portions of those proceeds go to Ronald McDonald House. So
Right.
And another portion goes right in my pocket.
Show is for the children.
What was that, Jay?
It said Stoner Morning Show is for the children.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we support kids
and their parents. Yeah, we do. Although,
and it might be the nicest thing Ronald McDonald ever did to the world.
He doesn't make healthy food. I guess we can.
That's true.
Does make stoner food.
It's barely called food. But you know what? You know what's weird?
It's better
in
than
America.
I bet.
It's better than. Sure.
What's weird about it?
Well, I was gonna. You know what? You just made. And I'll get to my. But I bet you McDonald's food was fantastic at first, and then when they got really big, that's when it started getting really bad. And then now they're fighting to get better. Yeah.
I'd believe that. Definitely.
I was gonna say I barely ever ate fast food in America when I was living there, but now when I have a bad day, it's like one of those things that I kind of crave is to like have a taste of home. I didn't realize it until like a week or two ago. I'm like eating those kind of foods when I was like, oh, today is just rough. You know?
Well, it's so easy when. I mean, I don't eat it a lot either, but it's so easy when you're on the road and just traveling to have.
Yeah. Yes.
It's like.
Yeah.
And then you reward yourself for doing it because it's just sort of like, oh, I'm busy and this is easy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And there is a niceness that you're gonna get exactly what you're gonna get. There's no like surprise as to like, oh, is this gonna be? How is this gonna be? What's it gonna taste like?
Lex, if you had to do a commercial for it,
for McDonald's,
yeah.
It would be
a legit.
It'd be me.
Yeah.
It would be me driving through a drive-through, and I'd be yelling at my family. I'd be like, "All right, quiet down. It's 2 hours. We're 2 hours away from Six Flags.
Yeah.
Just hold your shit together, everybody. Just calm down."
Yeah.
And then it's like, and then I'd say, 20-piece chicken nuggets, meals.
But you gotta
small fries.
But you gotta whip over to the drive-through thing after yelling at your kids, and then be super nice to the drive-through.
Yes, of course. I'm never gonna be mean to the people, the strangers that I don't know.
No.
Yeah. And then a kid would complain. A kid would be like, "I don't want chicken nuggets," and I'm like, "They're barely chicken." And then I just apologize to the woman again or the man who's taking my order, and I'll just say, 1 cheeseburger, no mustard, no onions, and then I pull through, and then they give me the food. I give them the money, and then I'd look back at the kids and be like, "This food's a disappointment, like you are." And then we go to Six Flags. That would be my commercial.
Golden Arches.
Yeah, America. And then that would be it.
Yeah. You're hired.
Thank you. I'm a marketeer.
We have a user submitted image of Ronald McDonald. Oh gosh, it's.
Can you share the screen?
Well, yeah. No. I had to react to it first because it was.
Well, your reaction made me think if it could.
David Edkin.
I'm so curious.
Of I guess it's just smearing something gross on Ronald McDonald. Oh, Jesus, gross. I guess it's a protest image. We don't like Ronald McDonald here, maybe. Oh, here's this. Look at this. Art. Provocative.
Art. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes you think.
Look at this.
Jason, what do you think that image is about? What is the artist trying to portray?
Let me see. Huh. He's trying to portray about the corporate how corporate America is like the modern day Jesus.
Is that really what he's saying?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
All right. It's up to interpretation.
Yeah.
Sean, do you have an opinion? Or do you want to pick a different image?
Um,
Or do you want to move on? Sorry.
well, I don't know. I stopped sharing the screen, but I mean,
Okay.
I can do it again. Well, I mean, look at this guy.
Oh,
I don't know why his jumpsuit looks so so modern.
Having fun. I don't know what the intent here is, but I don't know. It looks like he's having fun. You know?
I like the two guys in the background looking at him
We're at.
over his shoulder, right?
Oh,
yeah.
kind of. Look at these.
All right. So, what's your fast food go to? Especially, I mean, we've all been stoned
Oh,
at least once.
sure.
And we've been stoned together. What's your favorite? Like fast food, just fast food, no normal food. Because I think you said Thai. I know, Sean, you like Thai food when you're high, right?
Sure, yeah. Well, I mean,
And,
go-to is probably Taco Bell is an easy go-to.
Yeah.
It is. That's mine. That's mine too.
Yeah.
I love it.
Pizza and like a fountain soda.
A Mexican pizza? A regular pizza?
But he's not saying Taco Bell,
Either or.
pizza. He's saying
Just
pizza.
pizza.
Just pizza.
Yeah.
Fast food.
I like. I like Mexican pizza, honestly, from Taco Bell. So I'm right in the middle. That's why we all get together.
Yeah.
I bring us together.
What was that place you took me to in North Carolina that was down the street from Jason's house that was really good? Cooked Kitchen or something? Or what was that place?
Cooked Out. Is it Cookout?
Cookout.
Yeah, Cookout.
Yeah.
There was also the what was Jason? What was the name? Because I had a good name for it. There was the diner place that we go to that had the buffet that had like what was the name of that?
Shit and shush.
Oh yeah. That's it. There was what was the real name of it though?
Well, it's a parody on those words, so
Yeah. It was like
Toot and Tell.
Toot and Tell, Sean. There was a name called Toot and Tell, and then I told them I like to eat at Toot and Tell, and then I shit and shush, you know, and they loved it.
The people,
we just called it. The waitresses, they were like, they thought it was the funniest thing. Shit and shush. There's Toot and Tell and shit and shush.
diner humor.
Classic.
Yeah.
One of my friends here, he's talking about he was talking about Canadian Chinese buffets, you know, like a buffet, Chinese buffets.
Yeah.
It's the same as American buffet. And, you know, a couple of bits about how funny it is that, you know, like almost a third of the food or more is not Chinese food. You know, French fries and chicken wings and crab cakes. And what's a go-to in a buffet that you go and you almost always see but never eat it? You know, and it almost looks like nobody eats it. Like, I'll give you one. There's like a cake. The cake. It's just cut in squares, and they have a really thin icing.
Yeah,
and you probably tried it once, and then you realize this is just the worst cake ever.
So what are our buffet not go-tos? is what you're saying.
Yes,
The things
buffet, not ghost ship.
Okay.
But you always see them there.
I would not do fish at a buffet, but I would do shellfish.
Yeah,
Oh,
in shell.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Usually.
crabs in particular. I
Right.
got some crab legs.
Sure.
Yeah.
But you're right about that cake at a buffet. It doesn't. I would do pie. I wouldn't do that. That cake seems so out of
Ice cream.
Right.
Uh,
You know what I'm a fan of, but then I'm always disappointed about it? I'll always get it, is the crumble, like a crumble.
Oh.
Right? They always have like a crumble.
I don't
like
remember that shit. You did the crumble at Shit and Shush.
Yeah, I want it to work out. It never does.
oh. Well, what were Jason's no-goes? Just ice cream?
Jason.
No go like any kind of like puddings. Nah, I just can't
That's
tell
a good
if
one,
they're, like,
Jason.
they've been sitting there for too long.
Oh, you're right. I usually do have pudding at buffets, and it's always usually not great.
Yeah, especially
You
the
don't-
banana pudding.
You know why I like it is because there's usually whipped cream already on it, and it's just mixed in.
Yeah.
Like
I want to put that whipped cream on it.
I already have it. Or, you know what I mean? It's like they took out
Yeah,
a
you don't-
step for me.
Yeah.
But then you get it, it's not good.
Are you a parfait guy, Sean?
A part?
Do you fuck with parfaits?
Not really. It's too much. I don't know.
Yeah,
I just go for
I
simple.
don't mind it. Like I'll make it at home. Sure.
You make a parfait at home.
Yeah, it's just
Interesting.
yogurt and like fruit, right?
No, but
And
I'm
nuts.
thinking also, what's that English food
It's a
that
lot
it's
of
like
work.
cake? It's like cake. It's like ice cream and cake, and then whipped cream, and then jelly or jam, and then cake, and then ice cream. It's like layered, like 6 or 7 layers of.
I don't know.
Vomit.
No, it's a type of parfait, but I think it has a name.
Here,
That's
me,
my.
British layer dessert. Let me Google that.
Yeah, let's do this.
My biggest problem with it is that they just force you to eat it in their way. They tell you like, all right, this is the layers. You have to eat it in this order.
Is it a trifle?
Yep.
Don't trifle with a
Trifle.
trifle.
Trifle. Yeah, it's a trifle.
It's English. I don't think I've ever had English.
Trifle.
Let's see these.
I think it's pronounced trifle also.
Is it?
Oh, here, look at this one. So British. See that?
Oh damn.
I mean, I feel like
Yeah.
I've had stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'd like to see it cut.
What's this? There's a
I feel
French-
like this is the food that your aunt brings to your food, like your restaurant. That I mean, not the restaurant. Like she brings it. Your aunt brings it to a holiday event at your family's house, and you're just like, what? Why did you do that?
Right. It looks like a tiramisu.
Yeah.
Right?
How about
Yeah.
ambrosia?
Lady-
You guys fuck with ambrosia?
Ew, no way.
You know, I used to fuck with ambrosia all the time when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Loved ambrosia. I grew out of it. My mom, you know what it is? I think it was like, there's certain foods that you make, like a potato salad or macaroni salad, that if your mom makes it a certain way, or whatever you had that you would actually like, once somebody makes it that way and then somebody else makes it a different way, you're just like, ugh, I don't want to deal with that, especially because it's not that good or healthy for you anyway. Filler.
This is true.
I'm still fascinated that Jason makes parfaits at home. That's like
Yeah, right.
I haven't been a parfait in like an age.
that's effort though for dessert.
Yeah, it is effort. I'm impressed, Jason.
Well, it's just a cup and yogurt and like berries, and then you just scoop, cut strawberries, scoop a little more. That's all it
I mean,
is.
he's talking about cutting strawberry. I don't think I've ever cut a strawberry once.
He said He said that's all it is, and then proceeded to tell us like 9 steps.
yeah.
Too many steps for dessert.
No way.
Yeah.
I just wanted
I
You know
like-
what's a great dessert food? Crepes. Crepes.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Crepes
Yeah.
is good.
See?
That's also
I make crepes.
that's like a breakfast though. If I'm calling it breakfast,
That's not a breakfast. You could have savory crepes. You ever have a nice savory crepe, man?
yeah.
Yep.
That is breakfast. Savory crepe is breakfast. Did you say it was not breakfast? Huh? What?
Like
I think
a prosciutto and Nutella or whatever. I don't know.
not Nutella with prosciutto, but
Yeah.
But no, I think crepes are one of the few things that you can. It's a crossover to any realm you want.
Yeah.
You know, crepes are one of the few universal foods you can have, like at any time of the day. If you got caught at any time of the day and everybody's like, "What are you doing with that crepe?"
Yeah.
You'd be like, "I'm just enjoying it."
Yeah. Right.
No malice.
Yeah. It's one of those universal meals: breakfast, lunch, or dinner,
Yes,
or dessert.
and dessert.
Sure. Yeah.
Those French people really got it straight there.
They gave it to us good. That and French fries? Come on.
Mhm.
Sure.
Yep. And again, they didn't make French fries.
Yeah. The kissing.
I think. Oh, Jay knew that. Kissing is great. Yep. The French tickler. I don't even know what that is, but I know everybody knows that that's a thing.
I don't know. I fear Google image searching it. So that'll be.
Don't share it. Don't share it. I know it's sexual.
All right, I'll look at it and then. But if you need to see it at home, you're on your own for this.
For that.
There we go. French
So
tickler.
as he's look, is it there?
I get it. I see. I understand. Okay.
Do you want to describe it? You can't share it, right?
I mean,
It's graphic.
There's
I'll look
lots
it up.
of flesh
I'll look it up.
toads.
what's to describe? I don't know. It's sort of like I think this is homework to do on your own. Just sort of like, yeah, you get it. You know?
I would like. It'd be a good cart.
It's like the T-shirt you sell to somebody at the airport that says "keep the nozzle down," and then when they see the nozzle, they're like, "Oh, I get it."
Good job.
Yeah.
That would be a good nickname for a guy who like goes around tickling people in France, like a French tickler.
Hey, we have a surprise guest. It's
Ooh,
Parker is here.
Oh, shit.
who Parker?
Senior Parker. Oh, man.
Oh, I know. Senior Parker.
He's
He's setting up his auto.
that he was going to he just saved the Zoom link and just used it for whenever he wanted. So bravo to
That's
him.
awesome.
Fantastic. I encourage any of our past guests to feel free to do that, or at least check in with us.
Yeah, well, I mean, you could try.
Yep.
We have to let people in, so you could try.
Exactly. Yep.
Here, I'll ask him to start his video in case he doesn't.
Yo, check.
What's up?
What's up?
What's happening?
What
All
up?
right,
What up?
Oh, in Atlanta?
Yeah,
Look
man.
at that hoodie. That hoodie's a shit.
Oh, right on, man. Shout out to Connoisseur South, man, for hooking me up with this right here. And it goes in the dark.
What?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, it goes in the dark.
Hey, I'm going to give a shout out to Ralph who gave me this shirt. Ralph had this shirt made and then gave it to me. I forget by who. But what's up? It's good seeing you.
Oh man, good seeing y'all fellas, man. I'm actually looking for a rolling apparatus. Where's okay, we can use these.
Nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, got,
That reminds me.
Well,
Yeah, that's all smoke.
yeah, I mean, yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Hell yeah.
While you're doing that, tell us about shows you've been doing lately, or
Yeah, please.
online shows.
Yo, I just got back from Mobile 2 days ago.
Oh, really? Alabama.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to Mobile, man. Y'all are dope. I actually was down there doing a poetry slam. It was a poetry open mic, but the lady who invited, like the lady who asked me to do it, she's a poet. She was like, "We need a feature comedian." I said, "Fuck it, I'll come." So we
Hell
ended up
yeah.
doing it. Yeah, we ended up doing that, and that was really fun. Last night, I just did a show last night with my buddy Raheem Hope at Apache Cafe out here in Atlanta. Did a comedy music slam. That was fun. Went on stage, rocked it for about 10 minutes, and shit, had a good ass time doing that. So
Nice.
what else we got? Then next week, man,
What's
we're
up-
doing
what-
the same. Oh, next week we're doing
you
the
got-
same shit. Yeah.
You guys doing it outside? How's it? Is it outdoor events? How's it going down there?
Yeah, there's still outdoor events, man. We got bonfires still going and all kinds of shit. I think what
How the South do it.
Yeah, that's how the South does, man. We don't give a shit. Corona got to pay $10 to get in anywhere. The fuck? Shit.
I like it.
I'm telling you, man. Atlanta, Corona is not stopping Atlanta. It might stop Georgia, but it's not stopping Atlanta. That's one thing. That's one thing for damn sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I like that.
You said that last
Nice.
time you were on. You said that Atlanta was like smart about it. It has been.
Yeah, it has. Like Georgia is on the map for Corona cases, but the city of Atlanta is not in the top 10. So it kind of, so we're doing something right. I figure.
When is that runoff election that people are always
Hell,
talking about?
Hell, I don't know. Don't get me to quoting on the shit. Yeah. All I know is we got an election next month. We gotta run that shit back. We gotta hit the reset button like a goddamn Super Nintendo. Gotta hit the reset button and try again because we don't know what we want. We don't know what the fuck we want to do out here. So now we gotta start all over.
So, Lex, did you get to meet Senior?
I think I popped in. I think I popped on during the show.
At the
It
end.
was like a full. Yeah.
Yeah, you was on the other side of the bubble. I remember you. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Still
That's
there.
right.
You still there?
Still there. I'm riding this
Man.
COVID thing out. Riding out
Show
until I
you're
can.
you're in Thailand, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. See,
So, yeah.
see, and they talk about stoners got fucking short-term memory loss. Fuck that.
The only time I have short-term memory loss is when things I learn while I'm sober or things I learn. If I learn it while I'm sober, I can learn it. I can remember it. If I learn it when I'm high, I can remember when I'm high. But if I start crossing over, it's a problem. That's my thing.
Man.
Lex, show what ice cream comes in over there. Show that case. Look at this.
What?
Oh wait,
What
you can't see it with the. It's like a
There you go.
Yeah, do you see? Because I have the virtual background.
Yeah.
It inspired me to.
It's
like a little.
coming.
It's a little dome. It's like a little dome with a cup underneath. You open it up.
Little carrying case. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking dope. Yo,
It's not bad.
Yeah. Yo, I was meaning to tell you guys, man, we're doing the shit again. I'm doing another pop-up. If you guys check my page, man, next weekend is Murphy Lee's birthday party, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we got like the Saint Lunatics coming, we got Goody Mob coming, we got all kinds of athletes and celebrities coming. I'm giving away so much shit. I don't even know. I don't even know if I got permission to give away this much shit, but I don't care because it's Christmas time. But we got people coming from all over the place, man.
Wow.
California,
That's so crazy
Florida.
that you guys can do that down there.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, like
New York
we're
did something like that.
It's warmer down there. That's why they can do it. We were doing outdoor stuff, but we can't do it now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but here's the thing with like these pop-ups. This is actually going to be the last pop-up we do in Atlanta. We're actually going to take it on the road next year, man. We're
nice.
The next stop, the first stop is St. Louis in January.
Oh wow!
First stop is St. Louis, and then I think we're going to go to Sacramento next, and we're going to be hitting a lot of these legal states. One of the good things is that since we've been doing these pop-ups, like a lot of the officials, a lot of the GA officials that are for cannabis have been coming to our pop-ups, and like they realize we're really advocates for this. I'll put it to you like this: you know you're doing something right when the mayor is talking to your people. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So, and she's a cannabis advocate. Of course, Stacey Abrams is a cannabis advocate. So we have a lot of dope doctors and politicians that are down here that are really pushing to make it legal here. So, and you
Good.
got, and when you got the mayor down here like saying, hey, you guys are doing a good job, and you guys are we want you guys to be in these summits and these meetings, and let us know how can we reform cannabis down here. It's a really big milestone. It's a really big stepping stone for us, man.
That is
So-
crazy.
Can I ask? Because you go ahead, Sean. Because you probably be funny.
Here's a question that Jason maybe knows this too. We all know what states it's legal in. What states is it like lenient in? Do we know what states is like Texas is not that lenient? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would say we're still a lenient state because we can get the oils here, the CBD and THC oil, but we still can't. We're still working on recreational flower and recreational medicinal flower here.
Which is crazy.
Coming, which is it's like, why would what I mean? That's like this is how I put it. That's like legalizing O'Doul's, but making Budweiser illegal.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
doesn't fucking add up. But we got to do what we got to do.
I'll just say, and I don't know because this is where actually my question was, but anytime I ever talk seriously about like legalization of marijuana is where the money's going to. That's where I think if they're letting this, it's like the wrong people are getting the money that whatever's legal now is probably the wrong people are getting that money, and that's what they're trying to control. And that's what I'm sure you're talking about it, but like if you're getting in front of a governor, like shoot that shit to him, where it's like, how is the cigarette companies that spent billions of dollars keeping it legal for the last 20, 30 years and imprisoning people now going to make the most money out of it, the legalization of it, And so that's all I just try to, anytime any people who watch this and they in a state that is about to legalize it, figure out how they're going to try to fuck people over and try to fix it before it's on paper.
Oh yeah, and also what I'm saying, just put this seasoning in your recipe too. Everything that is illegal really ain't even all that bad. It's just all about control. That's what that's what you have to realize.
Always.
It's a control thing. Like the real reason why Georgia went legal is because they was tired of Colorado getting their money.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can say anything, you can say whatever you want. They can say we were doing it because of the kids and we're doing it because of medical research. No, motherfucker, you was tired of Georgians driving all the way to Colorado, picking up product and bringing it back here to sell. So that's what it was. So they was like, okay, we see y'all making this pilgrimage. All right, fuck it. Let's go ahead and put the oil here. Now, last year, I want to say like just last year, 2 years ago, Florida became a medicinal state. Now Georgia's going to be tired of Florida getting their money. Now we really going to be legal. They're going to say, you know what? Fuck this shit. Just keep it here. Just keep it here. Just keep it here. We tired of y'all going all over the place. And that's the ultimate result. That's what I really feel like the ultimate result is. It's really a money game. When you get tired of your money, leaving, you're going to make changes about it.
That's right.
Well, where did you say you were this weekend?
This week, yesterday I was in Mobile. I was in Mobile like 2 days ago.
Alabama.
Just got back. Yeah, and then I did a comedy show last night.
Is it legal there?
What? In Alabama?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
I don't think so.
No.
We'd know about
the coolest people don't know.
Yeah, we just do it. Like fucking every state line.
Awesome.
It's legal in my car.
I think this is Ralph. Ralph's coming in.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
See what he's up to.
He's got to be down your way, I think, too, or he's in North Carolina still.
I think he's still in North Carolina. Yeah, on the road. Oh, in the van. Whoa, he's in the van.
I'm sorry, boys. I'm sorry, boys. I still got my guests coming. Oh, Senior Parker's here.
Yeah.
Yeah, check out the hoodie. I didn't know what to wear, so I was like, you know what? I think this will be appropriate.
Oh, that's good. Look, I got hey, my shirt says the same thing. Look, it says it right there.
Yeah, I got to get one of them shirts, man.
We have to make more. Hey, what's up, Anya?
Hi, Sean. I'm sorry we forgot about the morning show.
New theme song. This
That
show
is a good clip.
This show should always start at a different time. It should just start.
So
That's a bad business move, but hilariously,
right.
Hilarious in this intent.
Hey, how's the weather in Charlotte? Are you guys still in Charlotte?
No, we're headed toward Charleston right now. We're at a really look at. I don't know if you can see the sign for this diner. Can you see it? The Flop Eye Diner.
The Flop Eye Diner. You said you're in South Carolina?
Yeah, we just got into South Carolina. Yep.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. Shout out to South Carolina. It's very geeky out there, man. You know, the geeky folks out there by the coast. I had there's a restaurant. Whenever you guys come to Atlanta, I'm gonna take you out to this restaurant called Kel's Kitchen. They're a South Carolina style restaurant. They came from I want to say they came from Charleston, I want to say, or Columbia, one of the two. They're by the coast, and they got these wings. You got to get them what's called Geechee style. And let me tell you, I almost slapped everybody in the back of that damn
Geechee style.
Yes, Geechee style. If you get anything in South Carolina, get it Geechee style, man. It's really, really good.
How do you spell that? I don't even know.
Geechee.
Damn.
Never heard of it.
Geechee. Yeah.
Geechee.
I'm gonna start asking for stuff Geechee style up here to find out where I can get it.
Yeah, like
I want my wardrobe to be called Geechee style.
Yeah, Geechee is really it's like really I don't want to get misquoted on this.
Sure.
So for all my Geechee folks, you know what I'm saying? But basically it's like they're from like South Carolina, like you can see them, they're from like a lot of folks from South Carolina, and then the Gulf, like where I was at in Mobile and New Orleans, like it's a lot of Creole and Geechee folks out there, you know what I mean? So it's but they're real dope. They're real dope ass folk, man. They're black. It's a lot of black.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good to know.
When I was down there, like I don't know if anybody's been down there like by the swamp or like by the Delta and the Third Coast and everything, but it's a lot of fog when you get down there. You know, it's very, very, very foggy when you get down there. And that ocean that ocean there hits different. It hits very different. So it looks almost like, you ever seen that movie The Fog?
The Fog?
Yeah, dude.
That's
that
what
bothers
movie
me.
driving.
That bothers me
driving
still.
down the road. I was like, shit, I was doing 40 like all the way down there because I was so fucking scared. I was like, man, if something jumped out of this goddamn clouds, I am going to fucking run it over. I'm not stopping. Yeah, there's a movie called The Fog.
Yep.
That's how dense it is down there. Like you can't see what's in front of you or behind you. Only thing you can see is like what your lights are. That's how thick it is out there.
So they made that. Are you talking about the remake that they made like recently, or the old movie?
The old one, I think is old one. Yeah.
That's the one where there's the fog brings in pirate ghosts or something. Right? Is that it?
And if I seen any fucking ghost coming out there, it was gonna be a wrap. I wasn't telling no jokes. I wasn't coming to the club. I was gonna call the promoter. Hey man, what you doing? I'm going back to Georgia. Fuck you talking about? Y'all got ghosts down here and shit.
Ralph, what part of the van are you in? Are you in the front or the middle?
Right in the middle. I just drove for a little bit, which I'm very proud of because I was such a nervous driver a week ago.
Is the van moving now? Is it moving?
Oh yeah, we were in because when we were stranded, we were broken down and went. Oh no, we're not driving right now. No. Oh, I thought you. Oh, okay. I thought you were asking if we were traveling right now. No.
Yeah.
We're at Flop Eye.
Got it. Yeah, I thought Anya was
Popeye.
driving. Maybe. Got it.
No.
Question, fellas. What's y'all favorite little hole in the wall spot y'all go to? So when I go up there, I know where to go eat at.
Ooh, New York City.
The holes in the wall spots are like in East New York, and nobody here goes there. Maybe I do every now and then, but that's about it. There's no holes in the walls. There's a truck. There's food trucks. That's the whole.
I know of a good spot. There's a good Dominican restaurant on 23rd and 8th Avenue. I don't know the name of it, and it might not be there anymore. It might have closed. I don't know.
Yeah, but I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, that was good. That was really good.
Yeah.
I think you got to find you got to go because everybody got their local area where they got a good bodega. That's those are usually the jam. You go there, get a good chopped cheese or something like that. That's what you want to look for is a good chopped cheese. If you can get a good chopped cheese, I think you get a good variety of sandwiches.
Yeah, believe it or not, Atlanta has adopted a lot of New York culture, and we do have a few bodegas down here.
Oh,
I believe.
Yeah, man.
But do they have the bodega cat? It's not a bodega if they don't got a cat. That's all I'm saying.
The bodegas I go to is green. They got cats, and it's ran by nothing but Dominicans, and they love it in there.
I love it.
Go in there, man. I'm telling you, we the little bodega we call it the green stove because it's green. You know what I mean? But in New York's terms, it's a bodega. You know what I mean? It's a house.
Yeah.
You go in, you got the store, they got the kitchen. You can get, you get the chopped cheese, you can get dollar chicken, you can get a Philly. I'm talking about everything in there. Good.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
You know how else it's a bodega? It's if you're ever in line to pay and then somebody comes in and cuts in line to give hey, I owe you 80 cents from 3 days ago.
All the time. It's just the lingo. It's just the lingo. It's just the lingo different. They be like, hey, shout out, man, look, this is what I owe you. All right.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
That's
it's just the
so
lingo
funny.
different.
And the cashier takes the change and just doesn't even remember. It just puts it in.
Yeah.
like, hola, papi, what you ordering? Yo, let me go ahead and get They let me know, man. So I'll take out some of the bodegas out here and they come from New York.
Yeah,
they from New York. They set up shop out here, and you know what I mean. New York and Atlanta. Even though we low key be beefing, we do get a lot of culture from each other. You know.
And I wish New York could embrace how much Atlanta has influenced it in the last 20 years.
Come on now.
The hip hop world. I mean, it's totally. I mean, I'm sure in other ways too, but Atlanta has totally been such a huge influence on us, and we can't let go of the fact that we're not the influencer. It's we created it. Isn't that enough?
Yeah. Andre, when Andre 3000 said the South got something to say, that was it. That was the staple right there. Andre was like, hey, we got something to say. That's all I gotta say. And then next thing you know, you got folks running up here, they banging Outkast, Goody Mob, you got folks bang, you know what I'm saying, UGK.
No Limit.
Oh man, come on, No Limit. Oh my God. That was
I was up in Chiang Mai, which is a northern city in Thailand, and I was staying at this little hostel, a pretty dope coffee shop at the front of it, and this Thai kid was running it in the morning when I woke up. This Thai guy was down there, was having a coffee, writing jokes and shit, and he started talking to me because he spoke English, and I find out he's a rapper. So then he showed me some of his stuff, and then I got him I just started playing old shit to do you know this guy? Do you know that guy? I played Far Side but when I played Bombs Over Baghdad, he lost his shit. He's he never heard Bombs Over Baghdad, and he's just he lost it. It was a proud moment to give somebody a gift like that. They enjoyed it so much. Man. I was just I felt like I changed his life right there.
And you know what? That's what it does. First of all, with when it comes to the whole Dungeon family, you got to start with the production. Organized Noise, man. Those guys right there, the production is just amazing. Do
you guys know who Organized Noise is? Does everybody know?
I don't.
Okay, great. You probably do know. Organized Noise did a lot of the early production for Outkast and Goody Mob. So the reason you hear a lot of horn sections and a lot of like really like bluesy organic music is because they had a live band and they Organized Noise, and they were all with a group called the Goody Mob, which is where CeeLo's from, and they all used to hang out in a studio called the Dungeon that had red clay dirt for the floor, and that's where Organized Noise came from. Yeah. So the guy who sings on "I Like the Way You Move" is from Organized Noise.
So we know
that's Sleepy Brown right there.
We know the sound. We just didn't know the name of it.
Yeah. Organized Noise consists of Rico Wade, Sleepy Brown, and I forgot the third guy. But they are the main production team of Goody Mob, Outkast. They're the reason why you hear that all that funk. So Bombs Over Baghdad, So Fresh, So Clean, Elevators, fucking the list goes on and on. World Party, all of that.
I don't know if there's a more danceable song about war than Bombs Over Baghdad. That of danceable war song.
War. The song "War" is actually pretty good too.
War. Singing the same thing.
Yeah.
What is it?
Good.
And there's also Give Me Shelter.
What? Danceable though? War, the song "War." Would you, if I put that on, would you dance to it?
Yeah, that's remember because in Rush Hour.
Chris Tucker.
Listen to me, yo. Listen to me, yo. My favorite part. Yeah, but but man, hey, Bombs Over Baghdad. Oh, dude, I bang that to this. You know what? Probably when I actually got to meet up with a couple of vendors for my pop up next week, and I think I'm gonna play Bombs Over Baghdad while I'm riding to them.
Oh yeah,
there you go.
Going to full Outkast binge, man. Shout out.
Meet up for a pop up. You're making moves. We've never met up for any pop up. Any
right
guys over here.
Like I said, man. I know New York is a legal state, man. We got to talk about see if we can get one out there. Man.
Come on up, and let's talk about stuff.
Yeah,
especially
man. We got to
see.
Yeah, I'm gonna holler at my guys, man. See what the schedule is for next year because like I'm in Atlanta. My boss lives in LA, so and he's coming down here next week, and we're gonna sit down and we're actually gonna collab and talk about everything for next year, like all the cities and stuff we're gonna hit. So I told him like the cities I really want to hit: Chicago, New York, Colorado, or Chicago, New York, Denver, and Miami. Like I want to hit those next year and do our pop-ups out there.
Put it on the dream board. Put it out there now.
There you go.
Oh yeah, man. Like this bag right here is actually. Hold on, let me take my. How do I do this?
Senior, before I forget, next week we're live streaming for 24 hours starting at 10 a.m. So send us a time that you want to come on, and we'll put you on. We have time for you can pick what time you want to come on if you're free next week.
I sure will. Like this bag, this actually came from Louder MIA. You see, it looks like the Heat logo.
Yeah,
the little Heat logo right there. Yeah. So I want to get out there and holler at those guys. Like those guys, man. Everybody gave me so much cool ass shit. I had to put it on a rolling tray, and I'm actually going to give this rolling tray away next week. This has all of the vendors on there. So you got like Lazy Giraffe, Abuela's Edibles with the grandma, and so it's like yeah. So I'm actually gonna give this away next week.
Really?
Yeah. So.
Wicked.
Let's see here. We got some guests coming in a bit, fellas. I think we got some back to backs coming. We're just two.
It's practice for next week.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. We got some coming soon.
Senior, we got people from all around the world coming on.
Man, yeah. Yeah, man. I've seen it. I was like,
Jersey Weedman's going to help us open.
Who?
Jersey Weedman.
Oh, talk a little bit about him, Jason. Who you guys are excited about him? I don't know.
He's a big advocate in New Jersey. He also owns the Joint, which we've played at before.
Nice.
That was one of our last shows that we did. Was at the Joint in New Jersey.
In real life.
Yeah.
New Jersey Weedman's joint. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
operating a not legal dispensary across the street from City Hall.
Yeah.
He's made nice with the mayor. The mayor likes him supposedly. So
Wow, probably gives him weed.
Maybe,
That's
yeah.
And that's how you do that there, man. You get in good with the politicians.
Yeah. Ralph, do you know where you're gonna be next Saturday yet or no?
Where I'm gonna be? No, but I'm gonna plan to be wherever I am for 24 hours, like have 24-hour Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
We're not gonna be moving.
I'm very glad that we do have like that. We have a lot of like younger politicians and stuff that are actually starting to come in and really talk about this reform. And folks, my man's out there in Jersey, hey, kudos to you, man. Keep doing what you does.
You're not.
You
1 second, guys. I'm talking to one of the workers from Flop Eye. Hi.
Hey, I was gonna say, if y'all want breakfast, we don't do breakfast.
So you're only doing lunch right now?
Yeah, well, we'll be doing it.
Okay.
Now, right there at the stoplight on the left is Tiffany's. They do breakfast
All day.
and lunch.
Breakfast and lunch. Okay.
We do lunch and dinner.
Okay. Yeah, we're looking
because
for
of this
breakfast.
COVID crap,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So we kind of, split and she
let
does
her do it.
breakfast. Now she's still doing breakfast. So
Okay. So we'll head over there in a little bit and go get some breakfast.
if you want breakfast,
Yeah. Okay. We'll do that. I appreciate you letting us know.
that's no problem.
Okay. You should know that you're on a.
What y'all doing in the area?
Right now I'm doing a streaming comedy show.
Oh.
No, don't be sorry. You're on it right now. You can say hello if you want.
Hey, what's going on?
What's
Yeah.
up?
What's up?
Yeah, so I'm doing the show. We're just passing through. We're gonna see a friend in Charleston.
Welcome to the little area.
Thank you. Very nice. I feel sorry because I thought we were gonna get to eat at the Flop Eye, but we'll go to Tiffany's.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah, maybe we'll have lunch.
Yeah.
Not only did that guy not know he walked into a show, he kind of was the host for a little bit. He was.
Yeah.
He is.
around.
Yeah.
At night, you can see the lights go.
Right there, man.
That's one of the reasons we stopped because it looks so beautiful. It's so the lights are so excellent and these decorations are so gorgeous.
We do the lights program for music.
Shout out to Mom and Pop restaurants.
Oh,
Oh
Shout
yeah.
out to the
Yeah,
shout
I
out
love
to
it.
the local mom and pop restaurants, man.
Yeah.
If you look
Love
up the
the
Flop
pop
Eyes
up
Diner on Facebook, I think there's a couple of videos shared on it.
oh,
Yeah,
really?
Yeah, where people
Of the lights?
yeah.
Okay, excellent. Okay, all right. Well, I think we'll go ahead and pull off and go to Tiffany then. How do we? So just one.
See where that white car is at the stoplight?
Yep, I see it.
Right there.
Make a left.
Take a left.
Okay.
Her restaurant is right at the stoplight.
Got it.
Okay.
All right.
Here we
Ooh,
go.
there you go.
You're more than welcome to come in and eat lunch with us.
Okay.
If you're looking for breakfast, that's
Yeah, I think I'm more in a breakfast mood. I was looking forward to Flop Pie breakfast.
more in a breakfast mode, right?
Oh,
Hey, man.
Ralph.
Ain't nothing like a good Southern breakfast. Tell you that much.
Ralph hit his mute button.
What a
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a cameo for you guys, gentlemen.
Sure.
There you go. The whole time I was sitting there thinking, does he know that we're smoking in Ralph's car?
Yeah, like we are hot boxing the fuck out his car right now.
The
Man.
what was I gonna say? Oh, I brought in 3 guests this week.
Yeah.
I'm running that guy.
Good work.
Shout out to the quick plug in. Now I gotta go to Flop Eyes when I'm in South Carolina.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Ralph,
Did we get his face on here? I didn't know. I didn't.
A little
I couldn't see
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
a little
Yeah.
bit. Ralph
Right.
is making the viewers at home think that we pay ourselves to per guest we bring in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I brought in 3 guests.
It's an extra $5 in his pocket.
Yeah.
Ah,
Loophole.
Mandella should be coming on. Is he on?
Not yet, but we'll see him.
Hold on. Wait a
He's
minute. Hold on.
gonna make me do a traffic jam because I got another
Wait a
guest
minute,
coming at 11:15.
Wait a minute, you got paid for to pull 3 guests in here? I had to pay
No, we
like
don't get paid for
$25
anything.
for this
No, we
interview.
don't.
I had to pay $25 to get in this interview.
We're
Can't
paying to
believe
do
it.
this shit.
You know what? I'm calling my hey man.
Hey.
Thank you for the donation.
You just gave us a good business idea. We should have people pay us to interview them. We should offer that as a service.
I'd have paid all this money. This like the second time. I'm like $500 in the hole, messing with these stoner guys. I ain't even been to New York yet. I'm sitting from my couch.
You even get
Those New York
stoned.
people are shifty.
Yeah. Nah, man, these some good
You gotta
guys,
come.
man.
You gotta come with that Geechee style. You gotta come with that
Man.
Geechee style.
Yeah, man. We gotta come through, man. Yeah. Hey, like I said, we gotta come out there. I gotta come out there to New York because I've never been, for one, and then for two, I found out that I got the share. Yeah, the share from Cannabis Canada magazine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I think so. Yeah. Cannabis Canada shared it, and then they tagged me.
Oh, Hi Canada magazine.
Yeah, Hi Canada. Yeah, Hi Canada. How are y'all? Thank you so much. I'm international now. Shit.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. So shout out to Canada, man. Thank y'all for that share.
Well, you know what? All of us have always been international. We just didn't know it. We live in an international world, you know?
Right.
Why?
I was conceived in Greece.
Conceived in
Man.
Look at that.
I was conceived in Greece.
Peanut oil?
Chicken.
I was conceived in a bed on Long Island.
Oh shit. That's exotic on its own.
Yeah.
Picture it, 1986, Summer of Love. No.
Senor, didn't you have a project that was about to come out this week?
Yeah, man, we dropped the project, We SA Volume 1. We dropped it on SoundCloud. It'll be available on all platforms in January.
Cool.
We still have the private link if you guys want to get the pre-link. It's 18 tracks. It's a very, very dope album. Put a lot of work into it. And this is just Volume 1. We're actually working on Volume 2 now. So like Volume 2 is more so of our R&B soul side. Like Volume 1 is really like the hardcore hip hop, just really riding through Atlanta. And then Volume 2, we're going to actually slow it down and really give our R&B side. So it's going to be dope.
What's Volume 3 going to be?
Yeah. I don't know what Volume 3 is going to consist of. Like right now we got Volume 1 out. So, and we're currently in the studio on Volume 2. Some of us are in the studio now, and then a couple of us are actually in Denver. A couple of them are on vacation right now. They're celebrating a friend of ours' birthday. One of our label mates, one of our owners, just turned 28. So they're out in Colorado right now, and I hope they bring some shit back while we out here working and shit. So, man, but shout out to the crew, man. We SA, man. Kel, happy birthday to you, my brother.
I found out that I was conceived on a golden couch. It wasn't like a literal gold couch, but it was like the threads were gold.
Yeah.
And I'm just disconcerted that I remember that. That's all. It just popped in my head, and I had to share that with him. It was like this. We had this couch until I was like 10. It was one of those so spicked out. My family's we had a living room where you couldn't go in, and your mom would know that you went in there because the footprints in the carpet, you know. And we had plastic covers on all the sofas because you just can't sit on it.
Oh.
And every summer you'd fall asleep once on it and just have to peel yourself off that plastic from the sweat.
Oh man. Oh yeah. Oh dude, I can tell you about those, man. Yeah, that room. Yeah, that's the Untouchables room. That room is a conversational piece. That's what that room is.
Yeah.
You never go in there.
There's a lovely glass.
It's usually right next to the front door.
Yeah, it's right in the front door. You look there, like, hey, nobody go in that room. That room is a picture frame. That is a real living picture frame right there. I got those couches back in 1976, And I'm not taking the plastic off them hoes. Do not go in there.
Let me ask you guys: was there a framed picture of Jesus in this room?
No, never.
No.
Not mine. No.
Oh, there's a framed picture of Jesus somewhere over there.
Man, every black household had a framed picture of Jesus in their house.
Yeah, us Puerto Ricans, we just had like a black velvet something. You know, like a maybe it might be Jesus, it might be Elvis. You don't know. It could be a penguin. You know.
Just want to let you guys know we are now leaving the Fly-By Diner.
Okay.
Because they can't serve us breakfast anymore because there's COVID crap.
Yeah, right.
And we're gonna go to Tiffany's.
Yeah.
Breakfast and lunch between. That's very nice.
Why does Tiffany's get to serve breakfast still?
What?
Why does Tiffany still serve breakfast?
She serves breakfast and lunch. They serve lunch and dinner.
They
can't
split
serve
it up.
both?
Huh? No, because of COVID.
Oh.
They gotta separate them.
Yeah, they had to compromise, man.
Because if you have breakfast next to dinner, it's more likelihood of COVID.
Yeah.
I have no idea, but I guess lunch is the intermediary right here. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
But you know what my guilty pleasure is? Getting directions from Southerners. That's a guilty pleasure of mine. You ever lost? Getting directions from Southerners because you can understand where it is, and I just love their we have different units of measurement down here. Like it's not, hey man, go down the street, you're gonna go 2 lights, make a left, look at the stop sign, and then there's your destination. Nah, you're gonna go about yonder, you're gonna go up yonder. Like, what is yonder? Yonder is it could be down the street, yonder could be 6 blocks away, but it's yonder. That's where you're going. You're gonna go yonder that way. Then once you hit up 3 light, you're gonna hang that left. Then you're gonna see the Waffle House. Once you pass the second Waffle House, you went too far. That is love direction from Southerners.
Yes.
Don't go to that Waffle House.
A Waffle House is a unit of measurement.
Yeah. Hey, we have.
I think yonder. Oh, go ahead.
And Mandela is here. Let's bring Mandela in.
I was gonna say, I think Yonder was a Jewish kid's name in my school, Joshua Yonder.
Yonder is a unit of measurement. Like one of my favorite units of measurement is like a motherfucker because it could be
like a motherfucker.
This small. It could be this small like a
motherfucker.
It could be big as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker is my favorite unit of measurement.
Be ready, son.
That's very funny.
We got Tyler coming in close after.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Give it up for our next guest, Mandela.
Mandella Eskia of Black Guy Pantheon. There he is.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
What's up?
I was trying to get some exposure. They liked my record. They was rocking with my record. How's everybody doing?
Mandella's on Clubhouse.
Yeah, man, I was on Clubhouse. I'm trying to get my exposure up. You know, playing these records in these rooms.
Shout out.
Decks and shit.
Hey man, happy belated birthday!
Thank you, brother. Thank you. I'm 60.
If you're 60, you make it look good.
Yeah. Hey, Mandela, happy belated Thanksgiving. Didn't get to tell you that one too. So
yeah. How was everyone's Thanksgiving, man?
It was pretty good.
Yeah, mine was banging.
Man, I made some fucked up deviled eggs.
Man, oh yeah. Oh, Thanksgiving ain't Thanksgiving without a fucked up dish.
That's true. Yeah, I brought the fucked up dish this year.
I didn't cook this year. I went over everybody else's house and ate and drank. Yeah.
There you go. That's what I did too.
I want to let you guys know. So we got 3 MCs on right now. We got myself. We got Senor Parker of ATL. Of Canada, right?
No,
ATL.
Atlanta. And yes. Atlanta. And then we got Mandella Eskia of Harlem, uptown, Harlem, New York.
What up?
That's why I got on a pink hoodie.
Huh? Oh, what? Oh, my hoodie? Oh.
No, I said I got on a pink hoodie because I'm.
Oh yeah. Oh, shout out to the pink hoodie. Cameron.
Yes, sir.
Ralph has merch of that same color of pink.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think I've discontinued it, Sean. I don't think I'm gonna do it anymore.
I did get one of those shirts. I wanted one of those long sleeve shirts.
Yeah,
I can still get them made. But I don't know if I'm gonna sell those anymore. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll get you one made. Maybe I'll get it to you on your birthday, and I'm gonna not talk about it until then, so you forget.
Nice.
Yeah. Hey, if you got any hoodies, let me know. I love hoodies. You know, so yeah,
There you go.
like this hoodie. Then this is another hoodie. This is another dope ass hoodie. One of my company friends gave me.
That is dope.
You just want us to take inventory of what hoodies we own and then get back to you? That's what you want.
Yeah, just let me know. I love hoodies, man. Like, you guys
I
will love
agree.
this one because this explains all of us right here. You'll love this one. See,
Almost.
Super.
Except Ralph. So
we have a lot of catching up with Mandela to do, but we also have Tyler Fisher, who's also now here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, let's give Mandela Eskia is gonna mostly let us know about his coat drive. So I want to let him give the information.
Yeah.
Word. I gotta clap my hands when I talk. Right.
Yeah.
Word. So, we're doing a coat drive. Myself, my homegirl, Ashlegh, Awusie, Building Sky Productions, and Black God Pantheon, which is our overall collective. We're doing a winter coat drive still, even in COVID. It's so basically the way we're doing. If anybody has clean coats, it's in the NYC area that they want to donate, they can reach out to me directly on my Instagram at Black Zeus, ZEUSX. Don't forget the X, that's important. So at Black Zeus with an X at the end. Or they can hit up at Ash Awusie. So that's at Ash AWUSIE. Let me just make sure I got that correct. And they can talk to us about donating coats directly, but also because of COVID and people don't really want to be out and giving stuff away because of fear of the disease, the virus. We have a GoFundMe. So if you go to the link in my bio on my Instagram, you can go to it'll be a link tree that has my music, but it also has the link to the GoFundMe. So you can click and you can donate to the GoFundMe. All of the proceeds are going to New York Cares. And with New York Cares, every $20 you donate is a coat. But you don't have to donate $20. You can just donate $5. But we're trying to make it up to at least $3,000. I just got some coats from a family member through her church, and I'm trying to get more coats. So I got to link up with some friends to get some coats. But yeah, that's what we're doing. We're trying to do it even in this time where a lot of people that I know have done coat drives in the past are not really doing it now because the time is weird. But we still wanna be out there doing what we can. So that's how we're doing it.
Good job. Awesome.
BGP, Black God Pantheon. Black God Pantheon.
More than ever. More than ever.
All right. Also, it's Ash.Awusie. So ASH.AWUSIE. I knew it was something in it that I was missing. So you can hit her up as well.
I put your
Della, can you put a link in the chat just so we could post it on the Facebook?
I do what I want. Nah, I'm just joking. I guess. You want the link to the what I'll do is I'll send the direct GoFundMe link.
Yeah,
fantastic.
Chat. And hold on, let me just go find that.
I brought one hoodie with me to Thailand, and sometimes I miss wearing it so much that I'll get my apartment really cold. I'll put it on my AC super cold just so I can wear the hoodie. That's how much I love hoodies.
Weather like? Y'all gonna say what's the weather like over there?
Hot as balls. Nice. It's hot and humid.
Look at it.
Gross.
You sleep
sometimes. Every once in a while, it's beautiful. It's like it's fantastic. Honestly, it's been great.
The weather over here is like shit.
Hey, what's up, Tyler? How's it going? Welcome to the show. How's it?
What's up? Can you hear me? All right.
Yeah.
I can hear you, man.
All right, I'm doing.
You got
well,
a
man.
rugged look right now. You look like you're ready.
Here with my just sitting here with my labradoodle, watching him lick yogurt out of a toy. So that's how's everyone doing?
Good.
We're doing
Rob,
all right.
are you in a car, buddy? Where are you?
Yeah, I'm in a van. I'm in South Carolina.
Oh, just in a van?
Yeah.
That's exactly where I thought you'd be.
Yep, in a random ass van in South Carolina. That's where he wanted to be at. That is his. That's his fantasy right there.
I'm living the dream.
He's in a
living it.
He's in a parking lot of a restaurant. Tyler, guess if it's a restaurant that serves breakfast and lunch, or if it's a place that serves lunch and dinner.
It's gonna be a
COVID crap.
Oh, that's a breakfast and lunch.
That's right. Yeah,
breakfast and lunch. I was at a place that serves lunch and dinner, but we moved.
Yeah,
can you guys see it? Can you see the sign?
That's funny.
Yeah, a little
what's
bit.
It called?
Hold on, let me
Tiffany's Diner.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah.
What kind of van is that?
Let me look. Let me get out and show you guys the van while we're talking.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you just driving around the country?
Can we get?
I feel like I could take that van on safari.
That's pretty much what it is.
Mandela
Ralph.
No, I just wanted to say, thank y'all for having me on to talk about the code drop. I just left the link in chat, so you can
Y'all follow Mandella Eskia too. Give everybody your socials one more time, Della.
That's at Black Zeus, BlackZeusX. Yeah, and if you want to check out, I'll put in the chat too, Ashley Awusie. That's Ash.Awusie. So
Mandella's on my new mixtape that's dropping tonight at midnight.
Oh, I hit him with the last minute verse. He thought he was gonna get one off without me. Not gonna happen.
I'm gonna plug you in with my team out here in Atlanta, my WSA team. I'm gonna get the GoFundMe links and everything, man. I'm gonna see what we can do because we do a lot of, besides us rapping, we do a lot of philanthropy out here as well, man. We give out during the summertime, we give out plates to the homeless every week. We be hitting our streets, man. We go out and give plates. Thanksgiving, we gave away 100 turkeys.
That's dope.
I seen that.
Yeah, we gave away 100 turkeys, and then for Christmas we're actually going to do a toy drive. We do a toy drive every year for the kids. So when the guys get back, we're actually going to do our toy drive next week, right before I do this cannabis pop up. So yeah, we do a lot of philanthropy, man. We do a lot of stuff in the city too. So I'm gonna make sure I put the link in for our team, so we can spread it out to everybody out in Atlanta, man. And I'm gonna holler at some of my New York plugs out here because I got a homegirl. Her name is Fun. She does a joint out in New York called Fun Day. You know what I'm saying? Sunday Fun Day.
What that is.
That's my home. That's the homie.
Name.
Yeah, that's the homie. She goes by Mama Funshine. You know what I mean?
I know her name.
Yeah. She's from New York, but she's out here in Atlanta. So I'm gonna holler at her, man. I'm gonna see if she can plug some folks out there in New York, so we get some coats out there for y'all.
Most definitely. And I'm, soon I'm trying to get out to Atlanta, so I definitely like to connect with you and see what y'all got going on. So what's your
my handle, Senor Parker, man, right there in the bottom. Bam. Just put a period right in between there and no tilde over the end. You know what I mean? Just Senor.Parker.
Okay, got you. I'm gonna follow you right now so I can check you out. Appreciate you.
I'll put it in the Facebook video comments. I'm getting all these links in there.
Okay.
Hey, anyone give me a link and I'll put it in.
Tyler Fisher's just donated. Tyler Fisher's just donated his comedy special to the world.
Should I put a link in there?
You know what?
I don't know. Dude,
everyone's putting links.
I tell y'all what, since I'm in the Christmas spirit, I'm actually gonna give y'all the link to our album WSA Volume 1 as a Christmas gift. I'm gonna drop the link in for everybody so y'all can check it out.
Swapping links.
I actually have the link to the to a Walmart out here in South Carolina. I'll give you guys a link to that.
Yeah, I want that link.
Yeah.
Walmart needs help right now, guys.
Oh, they do.
Oh, yeah.
They need a lot of help. Amazon, Walmart. I'm gonna give all my donations to Amazon and Walmart this Christmas.
Let's help the big box stores.
Bezos
together.
The Bezos Fund.
Yeah.
So Tyler, is it right that you, and I haven't even seen it yet. I've only seen little clips, but you just dropped a comedy special.
Yeah, I'll put the link in there. It's a 40-minute special. I filmed it right before COVID hit. Shit. And I got lucky. Yeah, so I was gonna tour the country and do it again, but now I thought just put it up. So I spent the last like 4 months editing it and just popped it up on YouTube for free.
Whoa. Did you do it independent?
I did, yeah. I rented a little theater, like 100-seat theater, and hired a little film crew, and then I learned how to edit sound and video and stuff, and yeah.
Oh, it was really like handmade, homemade. I mean, you've been making video content for a while now.
Yeah. I've never edited a special, but it was really just a matter of picking each joke from each show and kind of sewing it together so it looks like one big show.
Tyler's got I feel like you've been, first of all, we've known each other. Any of you, I don't know who else here knows Tyler in the local scene, but Tyler and I met you like right when I moved to New York. I don't know what year you moved here, but we met doing like some shitty improv thing in Times Square like 12, 13 years ago.
I blocked that out, man.
I know you have.
We had to sell the tickets in Times Square, and then the people would get there, and we would be the performers too. And you could see their face, like, "Oh God, we just got fucking."
Would you guys also check the tickets as they entered? I feel like that would complete the whole.
We should have.
Yeah.
We probably did.
Do you keep up with you remember Julia Morales, right?
Yeah. I don't. We're just friends on social media, I guess. But
you
I
should
don't
keep
think
up with her because she's about to open a comedy club after COVID, or she's already working on it. But she's about to open a comedy club in Chicago.
Get out of here.
Yeah,
like an improv club or
improv club. Yeah, but I'm sure she's gonna have some sort of other comedy there.
Yeah.
A live theater club.
Yeah,
but it feels like it doesn't even feel. It doesn't feel like that's not even possible anymore. You go, we'll never all be in a small room together. I know it'll happen, but
it's gotta happen.
It'll happen.
But yeah, and Tyler has like tons of really awesome. My girlfriend is like a pretty big, and I like him too, a pretty big Jordan Peterson fan. You've got your Jordan Peterson impersonation that you do. You do a couple
That's
of really
funny
great
you
ones.
like him, Ralph. I tell people, and sometimes people get really angry at me, and they go, "He's a fucking, far right Nazi." And I go, "No, you haven't watched the guy. The guy changes people's lives."
Yeah, he's not for everybody, and I get that people don't like him. I think he's interesting, but I'm just super into him as well, and your impersonation of him is so great. And then you also have a really great Bill Burr's masterclass video that I love.
Yeah, Bill Burr hates me. Yeah.
He hates you because of that?
Well, all of it, like I have comedian friends who are actually open for him or friends with him. So they're sending him my impression all the time. And he's like, stop, I'm not going to watch it. So that's my relationship with him. I think someone just told me to do a podcast.
Bill Burr is over the link sharing. We're still over here sharing links.
Yeah, he doesn't give a shit. He's raising a kid. So So I'm gonna put out a podcast on Monday, right at the same time as his, but it's gonna be me doing his voice, and no one can usually tell. I've put clips up before.
That's hilarious.
That's
fucking hilarious.
Yes, someone put in the YouTube comment said you should put out a competing podcast at the same time as Bill, and I was like, that's fucking brilliant.
Do it. I do it. Do it. I'm listening. Subscribe. You got subscriber 1 right here.
Yeah.
I'm listening. I dropped a Christmas present for everybody, man. The link for WSA Volume 1. So Merry Christmas. Enjoy.
What's that? An album? Is that an album?
Yes, that's our Volume 1. It's in the chat. It's gonna be.
Fuck yeah.
So you guys enjoy, man.
I got it on SoundCloud right now.
And for people watching, it's in the Facebook video comment section. Jason, it's you.
Yeah, so Merry Christmas, man. Shout out.
Oh yeah.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
I actually have to get myself together because I have some people I have to go meet. So it's always dope kicking it with you guys, man. Yeah. I'm glad y'all brought me back.
Moving and shaking.
Senor and Tyler, you guys should make sure to connect. Senor's also a comedian out there in Atlanta.
Oh, hell yeah.
The world opens up. Maybe you guys want to link up.
Yeah, I love
man.
Atlanta.
Come on out here,
love
kick
Atlanta.
some shit with me. Yeah, well, you're in New York, right?
I'm in New York. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta come out there. I ain't been out there.
Oh yeah, I'll show you around, man. When we know what shows are still alive,
Yeah. So yeah, when the world opens back up, man, yeah, New York, that's one of the first stops I'm going to. So no doubt.
Yeah, hit me up.
Yeah.
We'll that stuff all over New York. Senior, thanks for coming on and thanks for the gift, man.
Hey man, thanks for having me, man. Appreciate you guys, man. Anytime,
man.
All right.
Peace out.
Atlanta has left the building.
Boom. Drop the mic.
Yeah.
Probably you're from Jersey?
No, I'm from New Haven, Connecticut. Gun blazing New Haven, we call it.
Yeah.
Damn. You have a rap album coming out?
Ralph picked the beat Jersey place to or the least New Haven place.
Yeah. Gun blazing New Haven. Hot damn.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know how dangerous. Well, New Haven's not as dangerous now, but when I was growing up there, it was like bad.
Tyler, did you go to grade school at Yale?
No, I went to a very shitty public school a few towns over, and where like teachers were fucking kids and like abused. It was just brutal.
Not good.
As Bill Burr would say, fucking brutal. Fucking brutal.
That's really good. That was really good.
And it was great that you didn't warn us that
Yeah.
did it. Jason's got, what was that, ice? Look at Jason.
Oh yeah, I got ice everywhere.
Let's see it.
Where are you, dude?
Oh.
I'm in upstate New York.
Nice.
We're all over, Tyler. I'm in South Carolina. Jason's in upstate New York. Sean's in the city, and probably where you are in New York. And Lex is in Thailand.
Damn. Well, New York City's not the cool place to be anymore. So you guys are doing it right.
We're just spreading love.
I don't know if you guys have seen the city lately. It's a total shit. It's a hellscape.
Yeah, that's wild. I mean, I was just there like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. Shit.
What do you mean? Is it just like what's going on? Is it just like
it
empty
just
streets
feels
or
barren? Yeah, it's empty, but like the homeless and the drug population is just it's like zombies just walking around like
really
everywhere. You're just dodging.
New York.
Yeah, yeah, that's true, right?
I mean, it's not as weird as it was in like July. July, it was like dire. It was like kind of scary. I don't know.
Well, people retreat when it gets cold. They find places to sleep. So yeah, you're right. The summer was bad, but my subway station is a homeless shelter. I mean, I have to hold my breath before I step foot in, sprint through the turnstile and down the stairs.
Yeah,
because it's just shocking.
Trying to protect your nose from piss and COVID.
Exactly. Yeah.
God damn. Well, that's the city. Have you been coping all this time? Especially like you had a special coming out, or you were getting ready to put out a special. You were, things are probably, you were hot. I'm sure I was like watching all the video content. Like, man, Tyler's out here killing it, and then everything is like halted for a bit. How have you been coping this year?
Yeah, it was tough because I was kind of like getting to a point where I was making a good living doing stand up. I was starting to host at the Stellar, and like I like just suddenly broke into like all the clubs within a month or two.
Whoa!
But because I wasn't getting a lot of club spots, for 10 years really. I would beg them, I would send them a tape, I'd get a show there and kill, but it's all politics and shit, so that's fine. So I started my own shows, but I thank God I had this piece of material to work on. So I just edit it really slowly to give myself something to do every day, to give myself an hour a day. So I spent I turned it into an album and got it onto Sirius XM, which is great. And
fantastic.
And so that gives me a little money. And then I was like, wait, I'm not going to be able to film this again for a while. So I turned it into a special. And then also broke into the voiceover world a little bit. It's just a lucky break as well. So I've been auditioning for like those, animation movies.
Not a lucky break. I was gonna say, but there's just too many people talking. But when you first came on, and Sean and Ralph was talking about going outside his van, I wanted you to narrate. You have a beautiful voice. I'm fascinated by it, and a quality, quality microphone as well. I am impressed, good sir.
Ralph in his natural habitat.
Yeah, do more of that. I want to watch that. Go ahead, Ralph. Do something.
Here we have Ralph in his natural habitat. That corner right there is where he pisses to try to get a mate. Oh God!
He did.
This doesn't need any narration. That's a silent film right there.
Fantastic.
That's great, dude. Holy shit. So yeah. I'm artistic people, as you guys know, like can go crazy because your mind is going all the time. So I'm a rat. I need a little something to work on each day, and then I'm fine. So yeah, and there's still shows. I'm doing I'm actually doing an indoor show tonight. It has to be called a cult meeting to be able to be legal.
Oh man, is it a tiny cupboard?
Yeah, tiny cupboard.
You're doing comedy meetings these days.
Yeah.
Everybody all just says "Hail Satan" right before you get going. And
Exactly.
Then, it's a meeting.
Yeah, you got to wear a white hood or something. I don't know.
No,
like
in the black comics are wearing white hoods.
Oh no.
How about you, man? What have you been doing? You've just been driving around in this thing?
We just hit the road like a week and a half ago, and yeah, I was like, it's same thing. Like, first of all, Anya and I were like, well, we pretty much had COVID at the top. We both got really sick right in March for like 2 weeks. So I was like, oh, we're pretty much immune. But now I'm finding out you can get it twice.
Is that confirmed though?
No, it's not confirmed.
Because I think only two or three people had got it twice, right?
I mean,
it is. I think it's like been like probably 10 people have had it twice, at least in the States. So you can get it twice. So we're just now out here being like as careful as we possibly can, masking, like washing our hands, and we're just doing shows like outside, and nobody's outside anyway. So it's like 3 or 4 people walk by, and we only just did our first one last night. And when we're moving around, like we'll go visit friends, but we just see them on the porch and wave, and I might park in their driveway, but we're not like going into people's houses or anything. And yeah, we're just moving around because I'm like,
great. Why not?
Because like
man?
you, it's
time
like
to do it.
Yeah, it's like I've been in New York 10 years, and I don't think I'd gotten beyond my other tour that I did 10 years ago. Like I was just like, man, I just don't feel like I've been performing as much as I want, and I'm working completely remotely now, and I'm just about to put out a new album tomorrow. I'm also put out an album, so it's like I have tons of music. I just want to perform, so I'm just gonna go onto streets where no one is around the country, where it's warm, and perform to the buildings, and whatever masked person is walking by. So yeah, that's what we're doing. And
is there
my
a way you
girlfriend
can like make an announcement? Like, can you like somehow like post a map or something of like?
That's a great idea.
I don't know. Where you just kind of know, like on these days.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm gonna steal that idea. That's a great idea. That's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna draw a map and show where we're gonna be headed. And yeah, because like we're showing up. Like last night, we just found 2 local comics in Charlotte, North Carolina, and they came out and they did the show with us. And
dude, that's how you do it. You get the local comics, and then they invite their friends, and that could get really hot. I think.
You need.
Yeah, I mean, we're not trying to like pack it. We're really trying to just perform for like walk by audience. But it's really just so we can get out and be performing, because then again, when COVID lets up, we can do this again, and we'll have made some contacts. You know?
Yeah,
what I mean?
dude. Yeah. Brilliant.
So that's what we're hoping to do.
Ralph and Anya stand by your van tour.
The what?
So we should get a graphic. We should make a graphic where it's like, where in the world is Ralph?
Oh yeah.
Do it.
And do something like that. I'll hold my phone up to my phone.
Yeah.
Ralph and Anya stand by your van tour.
Well, we because I love him so much, and I only found out about him after he died. But we're calling the tour the Push and Believe tour, because that's what Stephen Brody Stevens used to say. Push and believe.
Yeah.
Yes, you got it. And I love him so much, so we're calling it Push and Believe.
There you go.
Beautiful.
Even if there's not a lot of people there, just to get to perform and like just work stuff out while people aren't really doing that at all.
When I take a shit, I say push and believe. I just want to say.
Hey, it works, you know.
When I take a shit, I work on my material.
Yeah.
It's my open mic.
Use it how you need it.
I was just buttoning it up to the end of the show. Back to talking shit.
Yeah.
Talking shit, taking shits, living the dream, being alive. Yeah, dude.
You don't sound happy about it. That didn't sound.
I don't. I think I'm just trying to get. I'm just eager for breakfast. Breakfast at Tiffany's. I'm gonna have breakfast at Tiffany's, guys.
Yeah. Get the waffle.
If they're still serving breakfast at noon, we're broadcasting until noon. Hopefully, they're still serving breakfast.
Listen, they'll have crepes, whether it's breakfast or lunch. Yes. I know they'll have crepes, so you can get a crepe.
Well, I don't know.
Well, it's the South. They're not going to have crepes.
Yeah, they might not.
It's the South. I've seen a lot of camouflage gear, and not like the hillbilly, like the scraggly woods camouflage gear, not the army camouflage gear.
Sounds like Jordan Peterson fans you're talking about. Like it's not good, Ralph. Like you got to get your life together. You got to make your bed in your van.
Oh my God.
I wish more people knew about him. He's I saw him live at the Beacon Theater in New York City.
Whoa,
really?
The Beacon. Whoa, Steely Dan and Jordan Peterson.
Yeah. It's weird. Just a bunch of nerds watching like intellectual, psychology lectures on the edge of the. Everyone wore a suit. It was kind of cool. I wore a suit.
It's funny how it's like political to like and enjoy certain things now. Like
it's really
I remember
annoying.
Yeah, I remember when the Joker movie came out that it was like kind of taboo to say you watched it or enjoyed it. Like
because of the mental illness aspect of it or something.
I'm not really.
Is it
sure.
still?
I never really.
Is it still taboo to say you masturbated to it?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
No, because we're body positive. We're body positive.
Okay, thank you.
Do whatever you want, but you can't enjoy the theme of the film.
It was like vaguely there was something bad in the theme of it, and people were upset about that. And I just felt like I understand that some things are harmful and not, but I also feel like I do trust people to make up their own mind. I think that there's always this theory that we get it, but the dumb people won't. And I'm just like, who are the dumb people? I think I'm one of the dumb people.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah. That's kind of how Trump was born, or him winning. Was calling half the country morons, and then I'm like, wait a minute, I think I'm one of those. Because I like doing whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
New T-shirt idea. I'm one of the dumb people.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's a beautiful idea, Sean. I really want to make that.
Yeah. Ralph, what's going on with the album? Are you going to do like a listening party or anything when it at any point?
I think I'm going to do one, but after it drops.
Yeah.
With EO Dub, who I want to have those guys on at some point. End of the week. They're big hip hop. You're a big hip hop guy, Tyler?
Yeah, I mean, I honestly grew up like a diehard Biggie fan. I'm talking like I would like nearly cry when new albums came out.
Wow.
Yeah, but I have such a nostalgia for that type of hip hop that I never found my when there was a new genre of hip hop came out, I didn't relate to it. Like when Kanye started changing, I haven't quite found like my replacement for that. For those,
you might really dig my mixtape that's dropping tonight at midnight.
Dude, I love what did you put out? Whatever you put out last was amazing. There was like a little video with it.
Oh yeah. The Trying to Get My Life Together. Sean was there when we taped that.
Yeah, that was dope, man.
I put that out in September. This is just a mixtape, but the tape is all me doing original songs to old beats from Brooklyn rappers.
Oh, so that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, here you go. It's for you, man. It's called Brooklyn Petting Zoo, in ode to ODB Brooklyn Zoo. It's called Brooklyn Petting Zoo, and it'll be out on my website at midnight tonight. So after you guys watch Tyler Fisher's comedy special, put on that Brooklyn Petting Zoo.
Unwind.
Well, I should post that link too. Jeez, I gotta post that link.
Jeez, there's so many links this episode.
I know.
Getting linked out, man.
We need the LinkedIn.
Ralph, where do you record? Where do you record your tunes?
I recorded it in New York before I left. I recorded at my buddy. His name is Little Pioneer Studios. My friend Craig Levy. His little studio called Little Pioneer Studios in the city, right down by Chinatown. downtown Chinatown.
Chinatown, nice.
And I just recorded it there, and yeah, it's like really, it's a little. I call it a holiday album. There's no Christmas songs, but I just tried to make something that's very like kind of joyful and fun, and it's definitely like a lot of old school beats. So it's super nostalgic. I got an old school Biggie beat, old school Jay-Z, Lil Kim, going as far back as Chubb Rock and Big Daddy Kane. I got all that kind of stuff. Yeah. I'm super excited. Maybe we'll watch it tonight. I'm super excited to check out your special, Tyler.
Oh, thanks, man. It's weird.
I tell you all the time. I gush, and I know you don't like it, but you're one of my favorites. Such a good time.
Tyler, it's making up for my childhood. I'm like, I'll take it all, man. A lot of comedians are like, oh, I sucked. I'm like, that was great. Tell me more.
Tyler, I just met you, and I love you, and I want to hug you, and I think you're great. And you're
yes.
Thanks, man.
Hey, Sean's a good hugger. Take him up on that.
Well, you're gonna want to hug my Labradoodle, man, because he's just like God.
How do you feel about the Labradoodle? Because Anya's trying to push a Labradoodle on me. We have to get a dog, which I'm all about. I want a dog really bad, but I'm like, I like Huskies and like golden retrievers.
You want to say husky every day? Do you want to say, like you get to say, what is that dog? You get to say a Labradoodle. I mean, that's a seller right there.
Bro, you just brought up a really good point. It's really, what do you want to be saying every day? Because you're going to get asked 1,000 times a day. So like,
what kind of dog is that? What kind of dog is that?
This is a Labradoodle.
Yeah, exactly. It feels so good to say it. Say it with me. Labradoodle. Labradoodle.
Labradoodle. Yeah,
and
Ralph.
They're hypoallergenic. I understand.
Ralph, so you got it. You don't bend it all on the type of dog you want. So that's where the most of your time should be, is figuring out exactly what dog you want. Turn
this into an argument.
Ralph, you should adopt. Ralph, you should adopt.
Yeah, don't rescue. I don't believe in rescue. No, I'm kidding. But I'm allergic to dogs, so I knew I had to get the non-genetic hypoallergenic, and I'm still allergic to them, but less than a husky or something like that. So do you want dog hair covering all your shit?
Yeah.
How big of a dog? How active? How much? What's their personality like? Some of these dogs.
What are their qualifications? What's their CV like?
Yes, exactly. Their social.
What's their education? Yeah, that's it.
Are they on LinkedIn? Are they on Facebook? Are they a Twitter person? Are we on Clubhouse? What does this dog do?
Are they going to sit with you and watch a 4-hour Jordan Peterson biblical lecture on Carl Jung's, left foot?
Yeah, dude.
But no, the Labradoodles are great because you've got the poodle and the lab, or if you get the golden doodle, you get both personalities. So like, they're just this kind of like super dog.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn. All right. I mean, she might sell me on it. I don't know. I'm not quite there. I don't know. I don't dislike them. I like any dog when I meet them, but like the dog that I want to have for me.
Well, you want a husky.
I can't do a husky. Huskies are really active.
Ralph wants a wolf. He wants a wolf.
I basically want a wolf.
Yeah, dude.
But I could do like the I think the breeds that I like or really like right now are like either Greyhound or Great Dane. But Great Dane is fucking huge.
Are you going to be traveling with this dog in that van? That's really important.
Yeah, that's what I was asking before.
We're not moving into the van. We're only going to be in the van for like another month or two. Like when
Ralph, right? But if you want to do this again, like if you plan on doing these, some kind of road trips or something with the dog,
absolutely, we will be doing it again. Yeah.
So consider that.
Yeah. All right, Ralph, get a whippet. You'd be like, oh, that's a whippet. That's the type of dog you like.
Whippet. That's a whippet.
And you can say, oh, it's a whippet.
Lex, you're too much like me because you're like me. I will pick a dog on the most frivolous criteria and completely ignore what's important. That's what I will.
I got a French bulldog because I found out that when they scratch their balls, it looks like they're jerking off. So that's why I got my dog.
No, I recommend it, man. It's just so fun to have a dog.
You had a pet years ago, right? I remember.
My roommate had a dog named Bagel, and it was sweet, but it was untrained and it was a piece of shit. So
right,
my goal, it would bite it would like bite kids and swallow chicken bones. So I was like, I'm gonna train this dog to be the opposite of that dog. So I overtrained this dog.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I could let him off leash in the park at any moment, and I whistle, and he comes right back to my feet.
Yeah.
That's excellent. Yeah, I would. Oh, I would love that. And we went to. There's a
when he plays 3-card Monty, he always gets the queen.
Always
gets the red card. Exactly.
Always.
Excellent.
Well trained.
Yeah.
Excellently trained. Are you doing a lot of like? You're doing an indoor show tonight. Are you doing a lot of like? Were you walking around doing a lot of like the street mics and stuff? Over the summer and into the fall.
I stopped doing open mics probably 3 years ago because they were just soul crushing. I couldn't get over the soul crushing element of the open mics, but I did some rooftop shows and some backyard shows. Someone's starting a show on a subway car actually, where they start at 79th Street and they go all the way down to Brooklyn. I thought that's actually brilliant because you could just take over a whole subway car.
Yeah. No,
and
that is
that's
real
really
smart.
They're testing it out. Stand Up New York Comedy Club.
Tyler, how do you eat an ice cream cone?
How do I eat an ice cream cone?
Yeah.
I'm a side licker.
Do you
when you get the ice cream level to the cone, what's your move?
Yeah.
What's your next move?
Okay, so we're flush on the cone with the ice cream.
Yeah.
Now I'm biting, I'm nibbling around.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm nibbling around. Yeah.
Fair
And there has
enough.
to be ice cream in sunk to the bottom of the tip or I won't eat the
So
tip.
how do you do that? Do you don't push your tongue? Like do you push with your tongue? You push with.
I know what you mean.
But,
I do. But if it's not scooped properly, it's not going to get down to the bottom. So you just hope you have a good scooper who gives enough pressure to get it down because you don't want your last bite to be just pure cone.
I agree. I completely agree.
Yet
I look like the maniac 2 hours ago. Crazy.
Yeah, I'm getting into gelato. There's a gelato place in Park Slope that's just fucking out of this world. Actually, I just got in a fight.
Like a gelato kind of guy.
I just got in a fight with a woman on Tinder who I was eating ice cream. She said, "What kind?" I said, "Mint chip." She sent me a 8 paragraphs like you're a fucking like mint chip sucks. She's sending me mint chips like sucks memes that are like pre-written, and we got in a big fight about it. So
she sounds feisty. I don't know.
Yeah, I said I don't think it's about the mint chip. I think there's something else like deeper at the bottom of the cone of this. Everyone's just so pent up and angry. So like any chance to scold someone about their mask level or their fucking ice cream preference.
Ralph, what do you do on the date though? Ralph, what do you do when the ice cream? Ralph, what do you do when the ice cream gets level with the cone? What happens in your world?
But can you do it in a Bill Burr accent?
No, I said
I can't do Bill Burr. I can't. I don't know if there's people like this. Like my impressions are just other people's impressions. Me doing other people's impressions.
That's
I don't
what
know.
I do, Ralph. I mean, realistically, sometimes.
I can't figure it out. But I'm first of all, my eating style is like I'm kind of grabbing off the top.
Are you like bite off the top?
Not bite, but tough. Like I'm gumming it basically.
Okay.
And then
you're giving it lip service. You're giving it lip service.
When it gets down, I'm basically doing whatever I can to finish the cone. I don't have a strategy really, but I'd love ice cream so much.
He just knows he has to get it down in a timely fashion. The way he said it, he just like, I said, once I get to the cone, I just got to muscle this thing down. No enjoyment whatsoever. Just finish the thing.
I can't even. I'm trying to give up sugar. I can't even talk about ice cream. Although Anya just told me there's a key lime pie inside at Tiffany's Diner.
Oh fuck!
And I am gonna have some key lime
pie.
Oh,
sugar. He's gonna sugar today.
Steve's. Ralph, do you know Steve's in Red Hook?
Yes, they have the little pies.
They have all sizes, but you could get the little ones. Yeah.
See, I've had them once. I don't know that that's my thing. No, wait a minute. Because did they also have one at the at the. They also
Decal
have one at the
market.
mall, right?
Yeah, the decal. Yeah.
Yeah, I tried them once. That wasn't my thing. I want like it to be chewy, and they were like more like soft.
Okay. Well, I gotta head out then. Because I'm sponsored by Steve's, dude.
Oh no! God bless them. Anybody who's serving key lime pie out there in the world, God bless them. I love a key lime pie.
Ralph is 5 minutes away from breakfast. He's
so excited for you.
It's not. I'll give it up, man. I'm glad to be hanging with my friends. And then
Are you
in 5
be
minutes,
sitting inside, Ralph? Will you be dining inside there?
Yeah, it's an inside. These people are very, very like blasé about their masks, but I'll be wearing a mask.
Yeah.
And sanitizing.
Have you
do you wear your mask till the food comes and then you take it off and eat really quick? And then
at the table, I pretty much take it off unless there's somebody right near me. Okay. I just do it at the table.
Have you gotten in your travels? You're what, 3 weeks in, something like that? Have you gotten dirty looks for wearing a mask? Are people mad at you for wearing a mask?
We haven't entered that part of the South yet, but I think we're about to. I think we've just crossed into it now. Up until then, it's been like soft South.
Do you think people really would be upset, or are they just like, hey, if he wants to wear one, do you think
I think
people are getting
that's the
angry
attitude.
about it?
I got 2 people walking in right now wearing masks, 2 older people, and they I think people see what it is. I think what it is, it's like looking down on them, being like, "Why aren't you wearing your mask?" All that shit. I don't need to do all that.
Yeah,
shit.
I don't think it goes do you think it goes the opposite way? That's what's kind of blowing my mind. Is like I'm not sure that other side does the same kind of condescending scolding. I think it's more like freedom. You do what you want. I could be wrong though.
I feel like there's a lot of big relationship.
I think they're scolding.
I've seen some bugging outs on they're like, you're just being controlled. You're just being controlled. Freaking out about that stuff. Sure. Yeah. So
yeah,
I think it's just a lot of projection.
There's some.
I mean, I wouldn't wear one if I didn't get. People have flipped out at me even in the park, like when I'm more or less alone.
Wow.
I don't I go along with it, but I don't like. I haven't seen any science that actually says they do anything. And Dr. Fauci at one point was like, they do nothing during pandemics, and suddenly the social thing switched, and he was like, he just switched on it. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I heard he straight up lied about that. But you gotta. I gotta tell you, wait, they're just numbers wise, just because I hear it all the time, and I'm out in Asia, like we don't have COVID now because they were just straight up on the masks right away. So it's like out in the open air, it doesn't matter. Open air, it doesn't matter. Yeah. But indoors in closed spaces, wearing a mask, and it's not stopping you from getting it. It's stopping you from giving it to other people. So that's the cunt move of people not wearing masks. It's not preventative. It's stopping you from spreading it yourself. So it's a selfish act to not do it.
Right.
Or you can just move upstate and live in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I hate wearing them like that because it's hard to breathe in them. But for that reason, like, I definitely want to give it to other people. And it's like it is. I love.
You can try it.
I love the whole like
different styles,
aspect of it. I love the aspect of it that we're all sort of in something together. I think it's bad form for either side to be like, why aren't you, or why are you, blah blah, like that whole thing. I don't want to be involved in any of that either way. But I do love the idea that everyone in America has had to do one thing. I really feel like that is like I feel like we needed something like that in a strange way. We all needed to be like, listen, we can all catch this, and we can all be responsible for helping to slow it.
Well, it would be nice to remind everybody that it's like the whole reason why you have it's not just America, it's your community. You're being chosen, you're choosing to be in a community. So there's a responsibility, and talk about it like it's smaller than it is like this whole big states and counties and shit like that. It's just like, talk about your community. Because how many people are you really coming across,
But then when they went to the extreme, like in LA, where there's no evidence that outdoor dining spreads this at all, these businesses are crushed. Then there's going to be then they're going to have resentment about the mask. Like there's going to be, it went too far. I thought in the beginning it was good, and now it's like, if you lose your whole business and your life and you can't pay your bills, like you're like, well,
those are
your
those
mask.
if you check out, you'll also see America's the only country that didn't give any of the small businesses any cash back. You know,
Wow.
they literally, you look at like Japan was paying, if you're a small business, they were giving 100% of your earnings. And if you're a big corporation, 80%. That was one of the biggest, that was one of the best versions of it, but it was all like all Westernized, all like modern, first world countries are taking care of their small businesses except for America. So that's it's not it's like it's a double whammy of shit.
It's so dumb. Yeah. And then you're going to spread it more, right? Because then people are trying to keep businesses open because they have to. And then they're
exactly. Livelihood.
And on that, Tyler, do you want to plug anything before we're out?
Well, yeah, I'll plug my Labradoodle and then my stand-up comedy special. It's called Man Boy Unit. And it's on
Man Boy Unit.
It's for free.
What's
my
your
page
YouTube
is Tyler Fisher, and the link to the special is in the there. And then I've got all my impressions, Bill Burr, Masterclass, all that stuff is on my YouTube page.
Hey, Tyler, we'd love for you to come back on next week if you got some time and hang out on our 24-hour broadcast.
Yeah, we're doing a 24-hour telethon.
24 hours next week?
Yeah.
Yep.
You don't have to be on for 24 hours. Come on for like 10 minutes. But we'll be on for 24 hours.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Dude, and if you ever want to do stand up in Thailand, I got now I'm just getting shows after shows set up out here.
Shut up. Are you serious?
Yeah, no joke. It's
you getting paid?
Yeah, barely, but
can I fly to Thailand right now? Is that possible?
You'd have to sit through a quarantine. So it's a little it's too expensive now, but when they open it up, when the vaccine shit starts flowing, I think maybe in 6 months or something like that.
Oh, I would do that. And I've been wanting to go there forever. Are they okay with dogs there? Because I'd probably have to take my dog.
Yeah, they love them. They're delicious.
Yeah, oh my God.
That's an old joke.
All right. Bye, everybody. Thanks.